everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel, and in this video I'll be talking about how you can install Apache Spark in Google Colab for free. And this is useful for people who don't have a powerful machine and can leverage the internet and run Spark commands to learn Apache Spark and Spark SQL and its other components. So without any further ado, let me just start on how you can do this uh, installation setup in your own Google Colab. So when you go to Google Colab, you have to like create a new Jupyter notebook, and an empty notebook will look like this. So basically, this Jupyter notebook is a layer from Linux. So in the background, it runs Linux. For example, if you use this exclamation mark and type in Linux commands like ls, if you try to run this code, yeah, you're getting the sample data directly that is present there. If you type in some other command, pwd, you get the path of the directory where this Jupyter notebook is running. So why this is important, I'll tell you later on. So this is the block of code that is required to install your PySpark and start running Spark in Google Colab. So this whatever command after the exclamation mark is a Linux command. So this command uh, is a pip command that you usually run in your terminal to install Python dependencies. So I'm installing PySpark and I'm importing the Spark session and running it. So people who have already worked with Spark know that there is a port, uh, Spark UI port, where you could see the direct acyclic graph, and it has some uh, debugging tools and configurations present over there. So currently, we don't have to like open the Spark UI and get started. When you're getting started, only the Spark terminal commands would be enough. And once you get to an advanced stage where you have to debug complete workflows, then the UI part will be useful. So this commented part is actually uh, the required dependency so that you could access this port. So we are running Spark session in this Jupyter notebook, right? So if you want to access this part, local host port 4050, you won't be accessing. You can't just directly type localhost 4050 and then uh, run it, right? It is not in your local machine. So you need something like this ngrok uh, ngrok library dependency, which will expose the port from your Google Colab uh, into this local host port into a tunnel, and then you will be able to access it in a link. So more on this later on. So just I'm just explaining this for your information purposes. Let me just install PySpark. That is done. Next, this is an important command that comes in handy whenever you're working with Google Colabs. So this Google Colab Python library will help you upload files from your local. So when you run this, you'll have an option to upload files. So I'm uploading a sample CSV data set. So once it is ready, I'm just running a simple Spark command. This slash content sample data. So in this PWD, you can see we are in the current content directory. And this is a file that we uploaded, and header is equal to true, so that I could infer the first line of my CSV file as my header. Now let me just show the data. It will show, and yeah, you can run all your Spark SQL commands, Spark RDD commands in this Jupyter notebook. And in the upcoming videos, I will talk in detail about the Spark architecture and its internal workings, then about the practical scenarios on uh, how we could modify data, how we could use Spark SQL, advanced querying, etc. So stay tuned for the next videos to drop. And I will leave this Jupyter notebook in my GitHub repository and leave the link in the description below. So if you like this content and if you want to see more hands-on videos from me, then do mention them in the comment box below. And thank you guys. See you in the next video.